Good morning. It's Tuesday, March 26, 2019, and in this episode of the 24 Hours of Bitcoin, we're going to take a look at some top formations that are looming right now. You can pause the video to read our disclaimer or click on a link in the description below. This is not trading advice, it is just market observations. So let's jump in right now and take a look at what are looking like strong top formations. Is this where, in hindsight, we'll say these are obvious 1, 2, 3 top formations? Prices are breaking below them right now in Bitcoin, Stellar, Litecoin, and Ethereum all at the same time. What we're going to do today is dig into the RSI, the on-balance volume, and the MACD indicator to see what they're telling us so that we can be observing the changes as they're occurring out of these top formations. This would be a short sell and certainly would be a place to start scaling in on a short order to see if you are correct. If you are correct, you'd add on to it as normal, regular. If you're doing out of a 1, 2, 3 bottom formation, you'd start off with a small trade and then you would add on to it if you are correct. The difficulty with short selling rather than going long is that prices often come down on the escalator and go up by the stairs. So it goes up slowly and then bam, comes down quickly. Some people say it goes up by the stairs and down by the elevator, but whatever, trading the shorts requires that you are always watching and ready for these top formations as they are unfolding. Now let's go see what these indicators are telling us so that we are more skilled for the next time this is unfolding. At the end of this video, I've got a special announcement, so hang out for that. This is pretty cool stuff going on today. Part of the reason I do these is to uncover my own observational bias. Where I am biased, I'm expecting prices to go up, and it will cloud what I'm seeing because I'm filtering out the negative and looking for the positive. And so what I'm looking for now are the divergences, and we're looking at the 12-hour bar. I'm just, again, as we were going through this yesterday, there were not strong enough divergences to make me feel like this was going to pull back. However, as it broke those levels, all bets are off and the game changes. So just observing what the RSI is doing here. Let's zoom into the 4-hour bar because this, let me clear this off. This is where divergences were starting to stand out, where we had similar highs but lower highs here in the RSI. Then we had lower RSI again. It did not diverge up strongly or diverge down strongly. Prices, it just, as soon as it started to break below these levels and prices were breaking, those are things to be ready with in advance to know that this is a decision moment. And we've already talked about this decision moment in that it broke this internal trend line. Wherever you draw it, it's pretty close. And that prices broke that is very key. We also had it break this trend line here. So it's been breaking and breaking, and now we have a new trend line. If it breaks below that, we are definitely heading on the way down more. And then we would use our Fibonacci's to try to guess where from here are we going to go. So from the high to the low, our 50% level is 3,700. The 38.2 is down. Perfect support and resistance level confirmation here. So it's very oversold right now. Same as oversold here before it bounced up. It is just, the indicator is not giving me enough to go on. I would have to just go with these chart patterns that if it broke those, that is negative, and I would have to take action based on that. Then let's go into well, I want to close out a couple of these so that I'm only looking at the on-balance volume. And then zoom in on this. We can see that we did have some selling, but each one was weaker as time went along, and each of the buys were stronger. So let's see where that fit into the chart here. That's just in a very short time frame. So it looks like the bears are losing power. Each step they've been losing power, but then overpowered it. So that isn't holding as much weight with me right now. However, this is less selling here on these lower lows, so that's pretty good. I'm zooming out now, looking to see what the on balance volume is doing, and just observing it on the 4-hour bars, observing it on the 12-hour bar to see that it is showing selling even at this time frame. That's negative. So then it also heads toward a feeling that it's going to be breaking below these levels. There's more selling than buying right now. When I zoom out to the daily, this is the first time that the buying is still overpowering the selling in the longer term view. So it does look pretty bearish. It certainly isn't going to be bullish until things turn around and start to poke back up against the other prices. Let's observe what's going on with the MACD indicator right now. It is tipping to weakness right as we're speaking. So there's a few things right at the moment that are tipping to more weakness, and that is confirmed by the chart pattern in Bitcoin. Let's go out to the weekly. So this has got a crossover that's strong, but it's weakening here. If this crosses back over, there's still lots of room for this to go down further. Strength, and this was looking pretty good all week, or through that period, but here's another one that is also very bearish on the 4-hour. This crossover, and this is looking like prices will slide off from here. Another bearish confirmation on the 12-hour where we had the crossover. We were observing this yesterday. And now prices are right at these key levels. This has to have a dramatic turnaround for that to change its feeling. Even on the daily, when I double click on this and bring it up, we've got the crossover showing to negative histogram. So even though I was expecting this would be a springboard and a launch off of there, the weakening stance of it gives less confidence to the overall bullish move. When I zoom into the weekly, it's still looking bullish overall, but it hasn't, it's not getting stronger, more bullish. It looks to be losing some of its bullishness right now. And, we're in between the 1, 2, 3 bottom formation. There's lots of time for it to zoom around in here and just test our patience for a long time. But there's a lot more going on in cryptocurrencies than just Bitcoin. There's a lot of big moves going on in the altcoins right now. And today we're announcing the start of our cryptocurrency trading course again. This course I've been running since 2015. And if you go to IntroToCryptos, head over to IntroToCryptos.ca. There's a banner on the homepage that'll take you to this sales page for the course. You can read what people are saying about it, and we have registration is only for the next 4 days. For the next 2 days, there are some early sign-up bonuses, but you can see what people who have just signed up for the course recently and some of the older long-term members are saying about the course. Fantastic feedback. But what you wonder how successful the course is? The course is based on the very same methods that we are using for the alert signals, the very same methods that I talk about in all of the videos all the time for years now. And consider this, what would these trades mean to you if these were what was happening in your trading account over the last while? So these are actual alerts that we provided, and you can go to this website, click on each one of these, bring up the chart so that you can see the before alert, where the chart pattern was when we identified the alert. And you can see the details of the buy and the sell and the stop loss levels on it. So ENJ is up 312%. EVX is up 108%. Litecoin is up 107%. These are fantastic trades, but they're not just the only trades that we've been doing that are, way back in December. But we're also, if you sort this by date, you can go to the newer trades that are profitable, and you can see that we've been nailing it on these fantastic trades just because we are identifying the chart patterns way in advance, long in advance. This was identified on the 8th of March, and we could see the patterns in advance and describe them. If you'd like to get more of that kind of inside information, what would it do to your account? What would it mean for your trading account? What would that kind of return on your investment mean for your freedom and for your family? And most importantly, what would it mean for you personally? The next time friends and family are asking you, how's Bitcoin going? Those kind of profits are fantastic. So you want to know more about the course, you can read through our 3-week intensive course outline with the details of what we go through on each week. What are the activities that we go through so that you are walked through the whole program step by step. You can learn about how the course was created, because this is my own trading plan that I shared with people, and then I started teaching people, and I turned it into a course. And the course grew fantastically, as well as my profits from 2015 all the way through until now. I've been getting some amazing returns. And I hit a peak I went from $10,000 at the beginning of 2017 to over $500,000. And you know what? I think this 2019 bull market is going to be bigger. We're going to have to be patient, but there is a greater magnitude of opportunity sitting in front of us right this moment. If you're watching the other channel where we review all of the cryptocurrencies each day, you'll know that there are many of them that are making some amazing returns, and the whole market has gone bullish. But not all of them are ready at the same time. For example, one of the recent reports that we have in our trading alerts, I'm just bringing it up now as a member spoke about it just recently. Copy link, paste. And here is a report that comes with the course right now. It's a March 22nd spreadsheet that's filtered. We've identified 2 different categories of coins that are really important right now. Category 1 coins are those that are making great potential bottom formations in October. Then they dipped to new lows in December, January, and February. And they have just come up to match the levels in October and November right now. This is an important category of coins that we've identified and we are studying. Category 2 of these coins are those that have come down all the way through 2018. They bottomed in August, September, October, and then they slid down in November along with Bitcoin. And they haven't come back up to October's levels yet, but they are creating fantastic bottom formations. So it's likely that Group 1 coins may pull back a little bit with Bitcoin, but Group 2 coins may be the very best opportunity. And we've broken those down and identified them so that you can just go through and grab those and study them to see which ones are the best opportunities for you. We never know which ones are going to be the next to turn out to be these fantastic gainers, but there is a specific system to follow in order to find them and to hold them and to let them go at just the right time. So if you're interested in that cryptocurrency trading course, click on the link down in the description below. I will also put it in the comments. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks again for your audience every day. Let's continue to watch these top formations and see, are they going to bounce off of here and give us that springboard effect, or are they going to dump further? I'll certainly be recording screenshots of the 3 indicators throughout the day. If things are breaking or bouncing, I'll be recording those screenshots and doing another video so that we can identify exactly what's happening in this kind of market condition, because we will see this again. Thanks again for tuning in. All the best in your cryptocurrency trading. This is the 24 Hours of Bitcoin.